recent acquisition of Damas. What is this particular acquisition and what does it hold for the company? My colleague Mahima is joining in to give us more on this. Mahima, the company did hold a conference call post-Friday after market hours. What were some of the key aspects discussed for Titan and how will this be value accretive for them?
Right. So, in terms of valuations, it is value accretive, you know, if we take a look towards the EV to EBITDA perspective. But Damas overall has a deep category expertise, strong brand, as well as retail presence that the company has overall. In terms of the overall acquisition, 20% of this 3,452 crores of revenue, the company reported. Almost 20% of that is not going to be acquired by the Titan because that is the Graf stores and that is not something that is included in the overall acquisition. Titan will continue to hold approx 110 signature stores going forward. The rest of them will be converted into the Tanishq stores. Now Titan will, as I mentioned earlier also, it will convert the remaining stores to Tanishq stores. In CY25, they're expected to see a dividend yield of around 0.6% only. Going forward, in terms of the overall EPS accretiveness, that's going to happen in calendar year 28. Restructuring of stores and inventory will be done going forward for the stores that will be converted into Tanishq from Damas. Overall, as I mentioned, calendar year 28 onwards, Damas will become EPS accretive. Titan will borrow in UAE is what they're saying, and the cost of borrowing will be approximately at 6%, and this is going to be an approximate amount of $12 billion. Now, in terms of the overall view, in terms of what brokerages are expecting, Macquarie on Titan, well, they've maintained outperform with a target price of 4150, and they've said that they like Damas's strong brand presence in the UAE as well as Kuwait. High growth potential again in both of these places. In terms of overall clarification on no further acquisitions, they've said that they will not be acquiring any other brand so far going forward, and foraying into lab-grown diamonds. Also, they have said that the overall slower than expected path is something that they're expecting on lab-grown diamonds, but they're not going to bring that in India. Lastly, in terms of what Macquarie is not liking, something that they're not liking is slower than expected path to EPS accretion, because that will happen in FY29. And secondly, they did not like the higher than expected 20% sales salience from the Graf part of the store. So this is the overall view of the con call takeaways, Puneet, from the Titan Damas acquisition.